Hello, my wildlings, and welcome back to Turnabout in the Fast Lane. In the last episode, I honestly can't entirely remember. That episode ended up being recorded on its own. I just didn't feel up to doing many more, honestly. I'm sure I mentioned in the last episode that I hadn't been doing too great. Honestly, I've been a bit all over the place. Things are taking longer than expected. I've been putting things off. I'll be honest, I've not been in the best of places. And sometimes we all have to go through that sort of thing. And I'm working on putting it back together, which is why I'm here now, doing a bit more recording, trying again to get back in the swing of things as much as possible, taking my time as much as I need. And I very much appreciate you all for being patient with me, because I understand that a lot of you want these videos, some of you really enjoy these, which is great, and I'm really glad you do. I do enjoy making them. I enjoy playing this game. I've just needed some time away from a few things, and again, I appreciate your patience. But I'm back now, and if I remember correctly, we were about to get a little extra testimony from Maurice Upster here, our leopard actor friend. I worry about what they have to say, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh, what was their voice again? I'm pretty sure I remember their voice. We'll see how it goes. I was returning home from a rehearsal, walking along the empty street. And then I hear a dreadful noise, tires screeching along the road. And then bam! Out comes the car. In it, the face of Flash Slothmore. It was a fright, to be sure. The car was erratic, going beyond the speed limit. And then it was gone, bringing forth death upon an innocent car. It's like every step forward we take a plunge from a cliff immediately afterwards. The question of whether or not Flash was at the scene has been barely saving us up until now. If we lose that question, we lose the trial. But there must be a way to keep that question alive. We just need to show it. I was returning home from rehearsal along an empty street. Do you always rehearse so late into the night? If one wishes to succeed in the acting career, they have to be ready to commit. And if that means staying long after my peers have departed the studio, then so be it. Why, just that night my performance had brought the producers to tears of joy. More like their tears from being kept from their comfy beds. Oh, well, to be fair, sometimes when in acting you do have to rehearse relatively late or in strange conditions. I remember rehearsing for a show we did. We sort of had to rehearse in a park because we couldn't really get anywhere else, which was awkward. So we're just like rehearsing in the middle of a park with just like random passers-by. It was kind of awkward, but we made it work. We did. And the show, I think, turned out pretty well. We got some good reviews. Things went well. I got to scare the shit out of some people. Like one guy who apparently was some sort of boxer or something or whatever, like said that I had scared the shit out of them during that show, and I was like, this is the proudest moment of my life. This is great. It seems you are really dedicated to your work, Witness. Yes, that is why I shall be the shining star of this fair city. But alas, even I must eventually heed the call for rest. So I finally departed, but the story was not done yet. And then I hear a dreadful noise, tires screeching along the road. And you're certain it was my client's car? Red with white racing stripes? It's the classic car of a devious, murderous racer. Not all racers are murderous. Not all murderers are racers. bear that in mind, you racist, because he's against races, so it's funny. I'm sorry. But what if it was just a similar car that you saw? Red sports car, murderer sat within undergoing his foul deed. It's all here in the script. There's no denying what I saw. I mean, the script doesn't have to be based on true events. It's kind of the whole thing with a script. It's written. It could be fake. Why you're reading from a script, I don't entirely know. Like, you're supposed to just tell us what you saw. Unless you, wrote it out as a script. I guess it could make an interesting story, but putting flares in this is not what we need. We need the truth, sir. The truth. He made a script about it? I hope they get the perfect actress to play me. I don't think that's the most pressing issue here. We are confident that it was the culprit's vehicle that upstairs saw. Witness, would you please continue? And then bam! Out comes the car. In it, the face of Flash Slothmore. So you really saw that? Indeed, there is no mistaking it. It was the perfect script from the setting to the heroic witness. Indeed, bravo! You just hear him quietly clapping, and you hear another set of clapping come from his beard. Just a huge, thunderous applause from it. No one questions it. No one's stupid enough to question it. He does know this is real life, right? Forehead, why must you always be such a wet blanket? It's how we spice things up for the audience. Give these proceedings their shinin. I don't know where I was going with that, and I have no idea how that word's supposed to be pronounced. I apologize. A well-constructed performance is a well-received performance. Yeah, Apollo, don't be such a killjoy. Hey, why am I always the bad guy? But back on script. It was a fright, to be sure. The car was erratic, going beyond the speed limit. So it was quick, huh? Gone in a flash, I guess you could say. Oh, I do crack myself up. There's something about that statement, but I just can't put my finger on it. Anyway... And then it was gone, bringing forth death upon an innocent girl. And you're sure that's all you saw? The car vanishes from view, and the scene fades to black. It's all here. I exit the story until my time to testify. At the end of that, though, it says, exit stage left pursued by bear. That doesn't seem quite right. He just looks off to his left, and what was the word for them? They're not a bouncer, the bailiff, that was it. The bailiff is just this huge bear with a truncheon just eyeing him. I might have to rewrite the script. But, well, I guess that makes sense. Of course the script makes sense. I wrote it. And that's all there is to it. Yes, off a cliff. I think I know where I need to present here. Returning home, dreadful noise, the face of Flash Slothmore, just gonna make sure my time travel's working, good. Present, no, let's see, I'm pretty sure Maurice's testimony, it was an awfully dark night, maybe. I think we've already used the security footage, and that's why Maurice is here. So, Maurice's testimony. Present. Haha! Yes! So, you saw Flash clear as day, in the middle of the night. You're really sure? The script is final. There's no changing what is. Actually, I think you'd better begin on a revision.
Miss Sykes, is something the matter?
Yesterday the witness said this to us. It was pitch black and incredibly hard to see. But the car had headlights. For a moment I could see all. I don't think so. There are other reasons combined with the darkness that you didn't. First, you said it flew by fast, so there would have been a limited time frame to see the driver. But even then, it's unlikely you could have seen anything, even with the headlights and any time to look.
Also, the headlights are pointing out of the car, not into it, unless the car is, like, really fucking broken. Like, terribly scrunched up, and, like, the front of the car has just bent forward to look into the front. That doesn't make sense. No, you did not see this. Explanation point.
And why is that, Miss Sykes?
Yes, tell us why that is in the next episode, since that's all we have time for today. In this one, anyway. But I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, good night, and good luck.